Today we are working on Excel Lesson 6, the 7th lesson, using Sparklines. So the first thing it says, click the Sheet 1 Worksheet tab. So click that tab. On the Insert tab in the Sparklines group, click Line Sparkline. So let's click Insert. Over here you see Sparklines, so click Line. Delete any cell references that may be in the data range box, so there shouldn't be anything in here in the data range. And then select the cell range B5 to H5. B5 to H5. So select that range and you can see it, but you could have also typed that in there, but it's easier to always easier to highlight stuff. Delete any cell references that may be in the location range. So we've got some there now, so delete those. And then select cell J5, and then click OK. A sparkline now appears in J5. You can copy this to the other cells in column J. So mark that as answered. Go to the next one. With cell J5 selected, click and drag the autofill handle in the lower right corner of J5 down to J11. So when you see this little bottom right hand corner, we're dragging this down here. After pasting the sparkline charts to other cells, Excel automatically designates the entire range of cells as a sparkline group. Therefore, a format change to one of these cells automatically applies to the other cells in the group. Whenever you select one or more cells in a sparkline group, a boundary line will appear around the group to indicate that those cells belong together. You can also use the copy and paste method to copy the sparkline chart from one cell to the other cells. When you use this technique, however, Excel does not treat the originating cell as a member of the sparkline group. Because of this, you should always use the autofill technique to create a sparkline group in adjacent cells, which is what we just did. Otherwise, you'll have to manually add the originating cell to the sparkline group. So I'm sure you got all of that. If I were to ask you about it, you would say, oh yeah, I understand that completely. In cell J5, or click in cell J5 if necessary. Click the Design tab under Sparkline. So under the Sparkline tools, so it's talking about this Sparkline right here. And it says, if necessary, click the Design tab. So under the Sparkline tools on the Design tab in the Show group, click the High Point and Low Point check boxes to turn them on. So over here, here's the Show group. We're going to click the High Point and the Low Point, and you see these little dots that it put on here, and it put those in our Sparklines in the chart as well. So mark that as answered. Go to the next one. With J5 selected, under the Sparkline tools on the Design tab in the Type group, click Convert to Win-Loss Sparkline to change the sparkline to a group of columns. So over here, I'm going to make sure I got that. So click Win-Loss, and you can see that it changed that. Under the Sparkline tools on the Design tab in the Type group, click Convert to Column Sparkline to change the sparkline to a group of columns of varying height. So you can see that it changed those. Mark as answered. Go to the next one. Under the Sparkline tools on the Design tab in the group, click the arrow next to Clear and click Clear Selected Sparkline Groups. So we're going to click that arrow, Clear Selected Sparkline Groups. And that undid everything. So in the Quick Access toolbar, click Undo. Submit results. And we got 5 green checks, so this completes using Sparklines.